tonight actually. It's a car meet down by the shore, so I'm gonna go to that with the S2000. I just can't wait until the car is like where it's supposed to be, you know? Because I was so used to having my car look a certain way, and now that I'm kind of back at square one again, it kind of feels weird because like all my friends' cars are like already at like a good point where it's like really, really cool, really, really clean. Like me, I'm like groundbreaking again with ground one and shit. So eventually like the car will get there. But like I'm definitely thinking about keeping the car stock body for now. I definitely want to get some TE37s. I'm not sure if I want to do a full Voltex setup or like if I want to go something different, but I love how the Voltex bumper is set up, so you guys let me know what you think. I definitely think I want to do a Craftworks kit this time around. I don't know if I really want to turbo the car. I kind of like the way the car was driving when I was supercharged, but we'll definitely see. You know, whatever comes into my hands or however much money I got at the time when it's ready for, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm just happy that the car is starting to like come together, like from what it was to what it is today. It's a big difference, and it may not seem like it is, but it is, you know, like from how clean, from like how it looked to how it looks now, how clean the interior is now, how the car sounds, how the car drives, everything, like it's all starting to come into play. I definitely need to get a wheel alignment on the car. It's not that the car isn't driving straight, but when I had took my car to MP the other day to work with the O2 sensor, he was telling me that one of the cars seemed like it's pivoted out more or towed out more. So once I get my wheels and all that stuff, I'm gonna get the car like dialed in, aligned, and I'm gonna lower it to where it needs to be. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Phil, and today, well yesterday, I actually picked up a new set of wheels for the S2000. Now, I was trying to hold out for as long as I could to get some like really nice wheels that I really wanted, which was either some TE37s or some Workmeisters for the car. But I ended up getting the basic, not gonna hold you, the RPF ones, because honestly I was just so tired of seeing the car on these 16-inch stocks, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now, I don't know how long I'm gonna hold on to these because these are just for honestly now. There's like this car show on Sunday that I'm thinking about going to, and I really wanted to have the wheels for that. So I'm trying to figure out like exactly the route I want to go with this car. If I want to do like an OEM Plus style with like go fast parts, or like do I still want to do like a Voltex style with go fast parts, because I still want to make the car supercharged again. I miss it a lot. And I think I really want to go forth with that. But like I was saying to you guys before, I don't know if I put it in the last video or not, but I'm gonna say it again. I really want to get another car that I could use to like maybe stance out. I kind of want to have a stance car, and I kind of want to have like a functional car. So, and I feel like the S2000 is like a better functional car, even though they do look really good stance, but it drives, it feels so much better when it's like functional. So we're gonna see, we're gonna find out, but I want to see if these RPF ones fit and make sure that they're good. So these are actually S2000 specs. I don't know about the hub bores, but they're 17x9 35. So I'm hoping I don't have to do anything extra with it. I might have to roll the fenders, but we'll see. But that's pretty much what I got for right now. I'm gonna test it, make sure it's all good, and if it's all good, the car's gonna be on some nice RPF ones. So I only ended up paying $900 for these. I had to wait in traffic because I went to New York City to get them, and I literally had to wait in traffic for about 2 hours. And I'm literally only like 45 minutes away from New York City. Maybe even less than that, to be honest. Because where I met him in the city was like Billionaire Boy Club, and that's like 30 minutes. But because of traffic, it took literally like an hour to get there and then 2 hours to come back home. But they're pretty clean. Yeah, they come with two 1540 tires. It does look like the tires have camber wear on it, like a little bit on the sides here. So if anything, I could always get these flipped. But for the most part, they're pretty clean. It does have like curb rash, but not like the chunky curb rash. It's almost like he brushed up against some shit. So it's like right here. They actually look really good. I gotta lower the car though, and then I'll bring it outside so you guys can see it. But I need to get hub centric rings for the back, so I'm gonna run to either Tri-State, probably most likely Tri-State, and go get that before it gets too late. So I was able to do the passenger side pretty fairly quickly, lowered it, nothing was seized. I'm praying that the other side of the car, the driver's side, is good. But I lowered it to right on top of the tire. It doesn't look like with these wheels I'm gonna have to roll it. It might be good because they're 17 by 935. So we'll see. But I didn't want to slam it just yet. Well, I wasn't really gonna slam it anyway. But what we're gonna do is on this side we're gonna WD-40 everything to make sure, you know, everything gets loose. Okay, so I did the back, lubricated everything, WD-40'd everything. Alright, so I took pictures of all the measurements that I used, and then I'm just gonna obviously use it for that. Because we all know, with coilovers, when them shits is seized, it's over with, bro. It is over with. You'll be here all day. Because I know with the RSX, the coilovers, them shits was seized, but when I bought new ones, it was fairly easy. But because this car sat for a little while, I was kind of nervous. But from what it's looking like we're good. So, I'm gonna just try to hurry up and finish this because I want to run to Tri-State and pick up some hub-centric rings for the car. All right, so the car is lowered. I think this side is a little went too much down. But I actually like this height a little bit better. But I feel like this might rub. I hope not, but it might. I might raise this side up just a little bit just in case. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, wish it was a little bit wider. They say, you know, 17 by 935 is like perfect S2000 specs, but you know, I could run a beefier tire setup. That's probably what I'll do. Get a beefier tire setup and then work my way from there. Alright guys, so I just finished rolling the fenders on, well, the quarter panel and the driver side. But I'm gonna show you guys how it looks on the inside. You guys see that it's nice and folded up. I didn't do too much, like try to flare it out or anything like that. Damn, I'm looking in the camera like that, I look crazy. But you gotta be careful when you're doing it with the SUKs specifically, because if you roll it too much, you'll end up collapsing the quarter panel, and that's why sometimes on certain people's S2000s, let me darken this up, you'll see like a dent that's like kind of like right here. So I just made sure to do it as minimal as possible. Alright, I mean, you just heat it up. I feel like I've been showing y'all tutorials in like this whole video, because I don't know if I'm putting the video from the other day in this one. If it's not, then don't even worry about it. So I already started to heat it up and rolling it so upwards. So like right now I have it faced upwards because obviously, you know, there's a lip on the quarter panel that sticks out, and if you try to do it just straight on, it's not going to do it. So you do it upwards first to kind of tilt the lip up, and then you kind of adjust this piece here so that way it's flat or straight, and then you can roll it to flatten it out. But like I said, with S2000s, you got to be careful because you don't want to collapse the quarter panel. So, you know, don't try to like go crazy and like go full force. And also too, just a key thing, I always clean out the insides of here just in case, because when you roll it, just in case, like if there's something in there, it's going to show through the quarter because the roller is going to push it out. You're going to see the imprint. That's why sometimes you'll see some people's cars, it'll have like small little nick chips in it or whatever because they didn't clean out underneath the quarter panel. Alright, nice and hot. Then I just take my time and I just go with it. I add a little bit more pressure as I go. Like I said, nothing too crazy. You don't want to go too crazy. And like I said, this is for my S2000 people. It's really a good thing to just take your time. You don't want to go too hard and you mess your car up, because these things will bacon on you or start waving. So that's right now what I'm doing, paying attention to it to make sure it's not waving. Alright, so then I'm gonna release some of the pressure so that I could get down here. little bit more pressure. Now, that's when you go, and like I said, you adjust it. So now, we're gonna make sure it goes a little bit further back, so that way, and you adjust this top portion here, and you kind of like bring it forward to you, right? So that way, when it's on the car, this portion here is literally going like that. All right, so then I wanna adjust the height, like that. Adjust the height. We're gonna lock this back into place, and then we just add back the pressure that we originally had. And then I just continuously heat it, so that way the metal is kind of soft. And also it helps with the paint too. But I'm doing this before going to get the car painted, just in case stuff starts to chip. So that way, like when the car gets resprayed again, it'll be all good, you know? So it's good to get this done beforehand, so that way you don't have to worry about it later. The front I'm a little worried about, but that should be okay. All right, just gave the wheels a nice clean down. Now they icy, man. All corners is rolled. Did a really good job. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of fucked up on this side because I got too comfortable and I put it a little too far, so now it's kind of like pushed out just a little bit. It's not like crazy, but everything else is like super clean. Kind of mad at myself for fucking that one up though. And that was literally the last one too. They're all clean, everything's all rolled, flat. Wash the car down. It's coming together. Definitely coming together. Once this thing is one color, man, I'm telling you, this will be so much cleaner. And then when I really get the wheels and stuff that I want, it's gonna look even better. These are just most likely gonna end up being like my stocks. But I'm probably gonna continue this video tomorrow for the car show that I'm gonna go to, and then we'll just pick it up from there, because right now I'm about to actually head home. Well, my stuff is in the laundry right now because I was just doing laundry while I was doing this. You know, kill two birds with one stone, because I'm actually leaving for California on the 20th. So I was just trying to get all my little stuff cleaned up and like things that I need to pack away. So yeah, I want to have this car, you know, looking real nice real soon. I'm all hot and shit. I'm actually about to go to the movies, so I need to hurry up and get home. The movie starts at 8:45 and it is 8:05 and I'm still nowhere near the movie theaters. Got your boy JR out here. Slingshot. I still want one of these. Got a Huracan. Are you looking at the black one? Yo, don't get too close to my shit, yo. Man, this shit sounds so good. Shit look kind of crazy. Man, so I ended up going to the car show. I actually didn't end up filming as much as I wanted to, and I didn't get any pictures of my S2000 on the new RPF ones. But I did drop the car off on Monday, right? So today is Wednesday. Dropped the car off on Monday to get its new color and to get its body work done and everything that I need to have done to the car to make it clean again. I cannot wait until the car is back because I'm ready to show you guys the color. If you know me, then you know what kind of color I already went with. That's pretty much like everything that's been going on. I kind of wanted to elaborate on like the car that I wanted to get next. I'm not sure really what I want to do next because it's like I don't want to go too crazy on the S2K just for the simple fact that like I kind of did it already. But I'm just more happy at the fact that I got another S2K and I'm back in the S2000 community because you guys have been showing me so much love with, you know, me getting my S2000 back, but I also want to still be able to branch off and do other things. But I feel like the S2K was just something to bring back, you know, the love from my S2K followers and whoever else. But I still want to be able to branch off into like different like, you know, realms on the YouTube space. So once the car comes back from getting painted, which should be maybe like Tuesday or maybe Wednesday, because I'm leaving on Friday, which is going to be the 20th to go to California. Hopefully I'll be able to be out there to record and get some cool content for you guys. But yeah, when the car comes back, once I get like my wheels, like the legit wheels that I want, I'm probably going to let the car sit for a little while and I'm going to start sourcing out other ways to, you know, get a new car, do things that I feel like, you know, will be kind of cool for the channel. So that's gonna be kind of like what I have in mind, and like I just want you guys to understand that like I'm not rich, like I'm not out here making tons and tons of money. Like I make enough money to survive, pay rent, you know what I mean, do things, travel, have fun, whatever. But like, you know, I do want to get to the point where I'm able to own multiple cars where I could create content on each car every time instead of having to like sell a car, get a car, sell a car, get a car, sell a car. So like what my main plan for this channel right now and which I'm trying to go into for 2022 is like I really want to be able to have multiple cars that I could take out and have it for every aspect, you know, like one car could be for stance, one car could be for drag or like track, you know, racing or whatever. One car could be for just like everyday life things, and like, you know, I just want to kind of get on that kind of scale. But I mean, with time it's gonna obviously happen. But you know, that's pretty much like how I've been thinking and what I've been wanting to do. I'm not gonna hold you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like I just feel like with my YouTube channel and like things that I've been trying to do, I just feel like it hasn't been going my way, and it's kind of been putting me like in this weird funk where I don't want to record, I don't want to edit, I don't want to put anything out. And like I'm starting to see that it's affecting like, you know, the viewers, whoever who's watching, people that come back all the time, you know. And like I really want to get back to the way I used to be, where I work, upload a video all day, whether it's about nothing or whatever, it's something, just to have content out for you guys. And I really want to get back to that feel. So I feel like with the S2000, it kind of made me feel like I could get back to who I was when I first started out, you know. Because a lot of you guys may not know that or may not feel that, but like when you make YouTube videos, like it's not as easy as you may think it is, especially if your income or like your money is limited to a certain amount of things. Everything's gonna always become repetitive, right? And if you're chasing something and you want something bad enough, like nothing's gonna stop you from doing what you want to do. And that's kind of like how I've always looked at it. Like I want something bad enough, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep trying. No matter if I get 100 people talking shit about me in the comments or like 100 dislikes, like I always try because I feel like I can never give up on myself and I always want to do good, right? So, you know, that's why I've always, like, even though I may not upload as much as I used to, trust and believe me, like I'm over here still trying to figure out ways to like make this channel dope, make this channel pop, make this channel grow, you know. Like it's not easy. And like, I know a lot of you guys might look at other YouTubers or whatever and be like, yo, they're doing this, but it's like, my circumstances is not their circumstances, you know? So, and at the end of the day, like, it's just me. So that's pretty much a little update on what's going on with me. You guys let me know how you're doing. You know, I would like to hear from you guys, like, especially the people that's been watching me for a long time. Like, how have you been? How are you doing? Like, you know, have you gotten any new cars? Have you been doing anything new to your cars? Whatever. Let me know in the comment section down below. It's your boy Phil. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I know I just gave you guys an earpiece full, but I had to get it off my chest. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.